How do the police exactly find cars to put a boot on? The boot, also known as a wheel clamp, a motorist's worst nightmare come to visit in the real world. It's like that scene in the horror movie where the bad guy shows up unannounced. Except this time, the bad guy is neon bright and bolted onto your car tire. Police and parking enforcement officers use a variety of techniques to hunt down those vehicles deserving of this immobilizing footwear. They are foot soldiers marching through rows of parked cars, their eyes sharpened for transgressions. The first method is solid detective work, which involves a sprinkle of technology. Officers routinely patrol streets, armed with license plate recognition, LPR technology, that scans and analyzes plates against a database of vehicles with outstanding tickets or violations. You ever play memory games when you were a kid? Well, these officers seem to have mastered them because they often remember habitual offenders and their favorite stomping grounds. If you're living in Portland, or any major city really, you know some streets are more popular than others. The meter maids have this sixth sense for vehicles overstaying their welcome. If a car is left in a spot too long, or there's unpaid parking tickets under the wiper of the car that suddenly compound into a financial burden, you can bet they'll be showing that car some special attention. Some areas have parking permit systems. If you're parked without a visible permit or, again, found in violation of their no-fly list because you've racked up fines that would rival a library's late return fees, you might as well start saying your goodbyes to quick getaways. But let's be clear, it's not arbitrary. Find enough past due tickets screaming your name in the records, and it's almost like your car starts glowing red to their eyes. Lastly, for those who think they're slick by hopping jurisdictions, think again. Many municipalities have interconnected networks, sharing data faster than teenagers gossip. If you're on the lam from parking fees, they'll find you, even if you're trying to hide in plain sight in the lush greenery of the Pacific Northwest. And if you find yourself bearing witness to the boot, there's a process to get it uncuffed. But that's a tale for another day. Remember, the best way to avoid the boot is to pay your fines, follow parking regulations, and maybe use public transport every now and then. Because in the cosmic ledger of life, the last thing you want is a debt with City Hall. They've got memory and tech on their side, and they're not afraid to use it.